Hi, I'm Melinda Haynes, license number 102308. I can feel what you're feeling. So I'm an empath, and that can be a really great thing if you're a client and your therapist is an empath. And a lot of therapists are empaths. We can feel stuff, and that's kind of what drew us to the profession. But if you feel like your therapist is over-feeling what you feel, maybe they don't know how to separate themselves from what you're experiencing, maybe that's not as helpful. Maybe then you start to feel, as the client, you start to feel like, oh, I can't tell my therapist this because she'll get too upset, or he'll, cry, or whatever it is. And so then, you kind of start to take on the responsibility for your therapist. So as a client of an empath therapist, that's maybe a concern. And then as the therapist, the concern would be that you would overfeel and you would take on the burden. And then if you're seeing people all day long, you're taking on all of this stuff. And then how do you go home and have, at least some time with your family, or, at least you don't have a breakdown because you're dealing with 20 people and their life stories and their trials and tribulations. And, we each have our own burden and our own trial and our tribulation to walk through in life. But when you're trying to carry around 20 different people, you're trying to carry around all of their pain, then that becomes a burden. That's when we see a lot of people burn out of the profession. That, and then, the overworking that happens in agencies, but that's a different story. So anyways, how can we do this? How can we be empaths and effective therapists? So first of all, we have to be able to know the proper boundary, the proper separation from I feel what you're feeling, but I also don't own what you're feeling. So I think the most important thing as a therapist is to be able to say to myself that, I am honored to be a part of this process, to help you walk through this time. I am honored to take you step by step through it, to feel your pain for a time, and then I'm able to step away from that and to watch you grow and to watch you learn. And I let you own it, because when I let you own your pain, when I let you own your success, when I let you own that whole healing process, that is honoring for you as an individual, as the client. Then I'm giving you the power. And I don't have to own it. I don't have to take responsibility for it, because it's actually not mine to own. It's not mine to take on. But for some reason, I've been given the beautiful opportunity to help you walk through this. And so when we can have that attitude, I think that helps us as empaths stay away from getting entangled in the very strong emotional process that can sometimes happen in the therapy realm, which, of course, that's a part of it. But anyways, what do you think? What other skills or techniques can we use as empaths to separate ourselves from the emotionality that is inherent in our profession? So let me know what you think, and I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.